Here with Drew DeUrkel to preview the 2020-21 Concordia men's golf season, and as we record it, getting real close to first official events of the new year. The men's team did get a chance to go on a spring break trip before everything shut down. What was your first reaction, I guess, when you get back and everything's going on around the world?
Yeah, so we had actually just got back to campus when Rudy Gobert tested positive for the Utah Jazz, and we were like, okay, this thing's probably getting real serious and whatnot. But we were like, okay, it's just an extra week off, just an extra week of practicing, and we'll still be able to go for the Doan Ryder Cup style deal. And then to have it all shut down was real unfortunate. Like we were all talking, and it was just not. We were all disappointed. Hard to get motivated after that.
I think golf's been one of those sports that's been easier to play from a social distancing perspective and stuff. What have you been able to accomplish in this long time, I guess, away from classes and school?
Yeah, it was nice being able to do classes online because it gave me a little bit more time actually come spring once the weather turned to practice and play a little bit more. And having my brother and a couple buddies around really helped motivate me to just keep getting better over the summer, and it allowed for a little bit more swing change time during the summer and get used to those feels for this season.
And I think you played a Nebraska match play event or something like that, right?
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Yeah, the experience at the Nebraska Am at Happy Hollow was really good for me. 4-round tournament with some of the best players in the state, guys from Nebraska, Creighton, and even Luke Kluger from Kansas. Getting that experience was real good for me. Just being able to compete with those guys and see where my game's at going into this year.
Well, I know you took some leaps forward at that spring break tournament in Arizona. What was it that clicked during that time there? Yeah,
I was just playing a little bit more confident and more free. I spent a lot of time during the winter actually working with my swing coach, Ryan Norman, out at Fox Run, just to get better, get the swing changes that we wanted just after the rough fall, just playing a little bit more confidently.
Was that your favorite course over the summer? I mean, what is a typical schedule that you like to have in terms of your golfing in a summer?
Yeah, I like playing every 2 weeks or so, tournament-wise, just to make sure the game's still sharp, and it allows me a couple weeks after every tournament to just practice what I struggled with and just overall evaluate my game and where it's at going into next season.
Was there a course that, I guess, back in the fall that you felt most comfortable with?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the home course, I don't know.
I'd say Landsmere over at Northwestern was probably my favorite. I didn't play great on the front nine, but the back nine, something really clicked with having 3 par 5s on that course. That was probably my favorite of the fall.
Mm-hmm. You talked about working with a swing coach. How would you compare where you're at right now compared to a year ago coming in as a freshman?
Yeah, I'd say my game's taken a big jump from coming in to right now. I'm hitting the ball a little bit better, and short game's getting a little bit better as time keeps going. So that's really, for me, getting the short game better is where I got to dial in and practice that.
What was it that made you want to come to Concordia in the first place?
Yeah, Nolan Zekas, being from La Vista and Papillion, that area, I saw he had a lot of success here, and just knowing that he did well and knowing that the Papio and Papio South kind of feel was what I kind of felt like on my visit here, and that just really made me want to come here and just keep that family type atmosphere.
What kind of goals do you have for yourself moving forward? You've got a few years of college left.
Yeah. So this year I'd hope to come top 5 in the GPAC, and then hopefully by the time the career is over here, hopefully have won one and have a national championship appearance.